Hey guys, this is stage 3 of the Submarine Commander playthrough thing I'm doing. This level's a little bit different to the other one. Bit of a progression on the story, and when you get into the mission you're fighting an enemy which doesn't fight back, which is a bit odd. You get to use the periscope for one of the few times in the game in the next mission as well, which is quite cool. And you also get to see a couple of weird people in the on Plant 9 that we haven't seen before. So basically this guy, if you remember at the end of the last stage, we captured a beer barrel. You've got no choice in what you pick up, and as far as I know it's the same for each one, but this is where you go to sell those bits and bobs. Sometimes this guy progresses the story a little bit, but I don't know why you couldn't just sell what you'd found in the torpedo shop. And you'll see that strange guy a little bit more as the game progresses as well. He turns up every now and then in there, again to progress the story. You'll just check out the crew. As this playthrough progresses, I don't check up on my crew after each mission, because they just say the dumbest things. They're probably the most shallow characters out of the whole thing. And a lot of story progression isn't necessary to go through these people. That's creepy, and I haven't been many times, I've been once. Now, I was just looking on the off chance to see if there's anything new. Still very early on in the game, so the only thing she's selling at the moment are the same acoustic torpedoes she was doing a little earlier. Sorry, passive homing ones even. You can't stop her explaining the torpedo once you've looked at it. You can't just change your mind as it does. You have to read everything once you've started. Right, let's go get another mission. Okay, well that's straightforward enough. Just to note as well, she said you need to do it before the guarding ships come back. To my knowledge, there is an unlimited time to do this mission. Nothing comes back to get you if you take too long. And the only reason I'm fairly certain of that is the first time I did this, I forgot the button for the periscope. And I was floundering around for ages, nothing came to get me. Okay, well let's get to it. We've got no upgrades really, and no extra torpedoes are going to be necessary for this one. Okay, well let's get to it. Good to be back in the water. So yes, we're not going to be looking down at this level to find our targets this time. They're all going to be on the surface. So we'll rise up, pop our sonar on, which is a case of following that arrow. Now this is a dead easy mission. I think this one's just purely on it just so you can see how you would fight on top of the sea target instead of a submarine. So quite easy, quite straightforward, and I think it's just getting you to remember that you have a periscope. There we go, big old ship. They're just transport ships, they have no weapons to attack you. And one salvo of missiles even takes them out. Okay, well, let's find the other two. There's only two more to find. Right, here we go. 2 of 3. This is probably the most relaxed mission in the game. I mean, you really can just take your time with this one. You're in no danger whatsoever. And yeah, you can't get hit by falling debris. Once the ship is blown up, it can land right on top of you. You can go straight through it, no damage. Let's go find our last one. I suppose arguably this is quite a boring mission, but well, it is what it is, I guess. Every other mission apart from this has some sort of danger to your ship. I think this one really was just a weak tutorial on the controls for this bit. Let's do this from a distance this time. Down you go. That was it. So we've got an apple barrel this time. Again, makes no difference what on earth it's called. You can sell it in the shop for a bit of extra money. Even though I'm not buying torpedoes with the money for most of it, means I do get my ship upgraded very early, which is awesome. But yes, as I said, not the most exciting mission on Earth, but as I said, it is what it is. The next one, there's a bit more fighting involved.